Hi guys, and welcome to your Sculpted Arms workout on the Cardio Gym. So this is a 20-minute workout where we're going to be using the bike to help raise our heart rate and challenge our cardio work. And we're also going to take our focus to the upper body, and we're going to start to work and challenge the muscles to build stronger, sexier, and sculpted arms. The first thing I'm going to get you to do is to take a nice comfortable seat on your bike. Push your hip bones back into the saddle and make sure that your back is supported by the seat behind you. We're going to try just a couple of little pedals to make sure we're at the right position. So as you push your foot away, your heel should be pressing down. There's still a slight bend in the back of your knee so that we have the power to drive the pedals and the knees are protected. Set yourself up with a light weight on the stack as we start for the warm-up, and let's begin. All right guys, so let's get warmed up. Taking the hands out in front with a light weight on the stack. Let's start with just 30 seconds here in our pec fly. So let's get the feet moving. Let's start our cycling, and let's get the upper body moving as well. So the pec fly is great because it's going to help stretch out the chest and warm up the shoulders, as well as warming up the big muscles in the upper body, ready to do some sculpting work. Good, so nice open stretch, and then bring the hands in. All right, let's move it on. Take the elbows in, and let's go to our tricep extension. So squeeze in, push away, and draw back in. Let's get the feet moving as well, so we start to get the blood flowing and the heart rate up to warm the whole of the body. So today our focus is really working and strengthening in the upper body, so let's get all these moves and all these things going. Elbows squeezing nice and tight, wrist strong, and we're going to move on again, and we're going to take the hands down, elbows come back, we come into our chest press. So just 30 seconds here, again just about getting us moving and getting ready for the big work ahead of us. So let's push out and open out wide. Good. Let the elbows come high and wide and then squeeze in together to work through the upper body. Good. So feet still going, heels pressing down. Let's get the body moving and let's get ready for the work. All right, one more here. Hands come up and let's come into our shoulder pullover. So hands up high and then into the center. Good. This is a great one for warming up your shoulders, getting a little stretch out and getting ready for the work ahead of us. So a little bit of pace on, arms open up and then pull in with control. Palms are facing down, hands are shoulder width apart. All right, we should be getting a little bit warmer. Bring your hands in and let's start to work. All right guys, so let's start our first round of work. I want you to just put a little bit more weight on the stack, and we're going to start with 1 minute here in the chest press. So to help sculpt the upper body, we're going to work across the front of the shoulders and the big muscles of the chest, as well as working for the triceps and the biceps in this move. So open out wide, push forwards, and then squeeze as you come in. Now obviously we want to get the cardio work in as well, so we're going to keep a good steady pace on the bike, pushing the heels down. If you feel you need a little bit more, remember you can always add or decrease your resistance throughout the workout whenever you need it. Now we go a little bit heavier in the weight than we would normally use because it's a short, sharp burst of strength training for the upper body. Good, so squeeze in and open out. Only a couple of seconds left here, and we're going to move into our next round. All right, take the fabric of one handle into both hands. Release the handles back behind you and then interlock your fingers. We're coming into our overhead tricep extension. So we push up and draw back in. Now you're sitting up nice and tall, your chin is away from your chest, your elbows are squeezing in, and then I want you to push straight up to the roof and straight back behind your head. So think about lifting up, lengthening, you're trying to squeeze your arms to your ears and then tuck in behind your head. So we work the tricep. Good, we've got about another 30 seconds to go here. Feel the challenge, feel the work for the back of the arm, feel the pinch. Good, big push up and draw it back in. So keep the elbows squeezed in to keep the pressure in the back of the arms. You may feel this as well a little bit around your shoulders. That's fine, that's just a little added benefit. All right, just a couple seconds left, and we're going to move on. All right, release. Grab the fabric back in, bring the handles back in front, and we're going to come into our pec fly. So again, working the big muscles in the chest. So we squeeze in, and we open out. Squeeze in, slowly open out. So we're going to work the different phases of the exercise. So a big strong push, and then slowly release. Feel the pressure. Big strong push. Now control on the way down. Power forwards, and slowly open out wide. Power in, squeeze the chest, slowly open. We're still cycling, we've still got the legs going, we're still getting all the body working, but we bring the focus now to our chest. Really think about the move. Squeeze and open. Squeeze and release. We're nearly there. A couple more seconds here, and we're going to move on again. Good. Squeeze it in, open out. Good. One more. All right, into your shoulders. So we're going to come up into the pullover, bringing it forwards and coming up. So palms facing down, wrists are nice and strong. We're bracing in the belly, we're squeezing the abs to help keep us still as we lift the hands open and back. Then we push down, working through the shoulder, working into the upper section of the arms and shaping up the body. Good, so feet are still going, eyes are on the horizon, still working nice and strong. Good. All right, so the shoulders are getting nice and warm now. We're going to take the pressure, we're going to shift it on. You've got about 20 seconds left here just to get this work in. Good, so all the way, full range of motion, as far as you can, but control all the way through. So that means the handles stay under our guidance and our control every time. All right, from here, bring your elbows back to you and lengthen out. Let's squeeze the back of the arms. Let's work for the triceps. Yeah, we're putting the pressure back into the upper arm. So this is quite often a problem area. We're going to target it now. The backs of the arms. So elbows tuck in, bring the palms back, and then lengthen out. So your knuckles are coming about in line with your forehead, and then you lengthen and squeeze. I want you again, think about the moves. I want you to feel it, squeeze, and come in. Lengthen, squeeze, feel it. Keep your mind on the muscle and on the workout that we're doing. It's 20 minutes of work that's going to get us the results. So let's stay focused. We got about just over 10 seconds here. Elbows tuck in so we get even more work targeted to the back of the arms. Beautiful. Hands come out wide. Come in, come out wide, come up. Come in, come wide. Beautiful. And come up. So we're working again through the shoulder. We squeeze for the chest. Now you feel a little pressure there as you have to control and lift those handles. The handles are going to want to pull back behind you, but it's the strength in your shoulders that's going to keep you nice and strong. And this is what's going to help shape our shoulders, giving us that nice, what we call tank top arms. Sexy arms or sexy shoulders is where we're going to work for. So open up, come in, and squeeze. Good. We're still keeping the legs going. We should be getting a little sweat on. If you're not, remember you can add the resistance. You can add the weight as well if you like. We'll wait for you. Good. You've got a couple seconds left to go here. Big squeeze and come up. Squeeze in. All right, one more. Come up, come over. Hands wide. One chest press, one tricep. Out wide, and then take the pressure in. So you're taking it wide, squeeze in, palms at shoulder height, tricep press. So a combination move to finish off this round. I want you to focus. I want you to control each rep to get the most out of the muscles. So open wide, drive in, squeeze, lengthen the arms. Now push, squeeze through the chest. Elbows tuck in, open and back. In, squeeze, and back. We're nearly there. You have less than 20 seconds to go here. Less than 20 here. Let's push. Squeeze in, open, and back. In, open, and back. You are so close to the finish line. Hold on. One more. Open, draw it back, and release. Well done, guys. All right, guys, so now we're facing into the weight stack, and we're going to work into the shoulders. So let's start with a round of just the back fly. So opening out nice and wide, and then bringing the hands in together with control. So we still want the legs moving. We want to keep the pace up. So we're keeping the heart rate up as we're sculpting into the back of the arms. So I want you to try and keep your arms as long as you can, keeping the elbows as fixed as possible and the wrists strong, so we get all of that work into the upper back. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades together as you go, keeping the chest lifted and starting to feel that pinch right in behind your shoulder. Now we're going to keep the pressure on the shoulders as we move into the next round, and all we're going to do is switch the direction we take this, but keep the arms nice and long. So take your palms in, and we're going to go into the high and low. So this time, palms face down at the start, the wrist stays strong, we still stay nice and upright on the bike, and we start to push one arm back and one arm forwards. So we work all the dimensions of our shoulders as we go. Good, so the weight should be set a little bit heavier. Remember, we're here to challenge the upper body. So nice big strong sweep, and then back to center. Remember, if this is getting too much, you can work one side at a time as you go. Or stay strong and try and work both arms, controlling the move and getting the most out of the range. All right, we've got about 20 seconds left here, and we're moving back into the upper body. All right, big open, hands into the center, and then we're going to take this into the back of the shoulder one more time. All right, bring your elbows out high and wide. We're going to rotate and come into the center. Open and come in. So we now work the smaller muscles in our rotator cuff as we pull the elbows back. Try and keep the chest lifted, keep the eyes fixed forwards, and just get that small work for the back of the shoulder and for around the shoulder joint. Your wrists are staying strong, palms will face down the way, legs still moving, and we start to feel that burn in the upper body. All right, 30 more seconds here. Now, because it's a smaller muscle that we're targeting, you're going to feel this really kick in nice and strong now. I want you to hold on for the next 20 seconds, and we're almost there. You got 15 left. So just open and pull in. Elbows stay high and wide. All right, sweet relief is coming. We move into the upper back. Take the hands in front, draw the elbows in. We move into the row. So you're going to feel a little pressure ease off your shoulders now, but you're going to take that work in between the shoulder blades to your upper back. So we sculpt the whole of the upper body. All right, tuck the elbows in, palms face in together, and then push and squeeze in. All right, so we've still got some pace on with the feet. We're still pushing those pedals. We're keeping the heart rate up, getting a bit of a sweat on by now. Squeeze back and lengthen forwards. So we target the upper back. You've got about another 25 seconds in this round to really start to get the work in. You should still be feeling the back of your shoulders. Should be feeling nice and warm. We don't say burning, we say warm. So that should feel nice and warm, and we keep pulling. All right, we're going to take the work and we're going to shift around to the front of the body. Turn your palms up the way and squeeze in. Now the bicep curl's nice and controlled. Elbows are level with your shoulders. Wrists are strong. Palms come in towards you and then lengthen away. So we squeeze and we release. Think about making those fists nice and tight. So grip your handles, pull in, squeeze, and release. Beautiful. Upper back stays nice and tall, chest is lifted, eyes are forwards. So squeeze in and release. You should feel that right in the front of your arm. You should feel the biceps starting to get warm. We got about 20 seconds left here, and we're going to move on to one more round for your upper back. So hold strong. Start to feel that work. Start to feel that warmth. Start to shape the upper body. All right, 5 more seconds, and we're gonna move around. All right, we're taking this to a wide row. Take your palms facing down, open your elbows back wide and draw in. Wide and in. So we're working the biceps, we're working the shoulders, we're working the upper back, and we're still working the legs to keep the heart rate up. So we're getting whole body work, but we're focusing in and sculpting the upper body and shaping these arms. All right, press your heels down on the pedals, keep the chest lifted, eyes forwards, and then feel the pinch between your shoulder blades as you pull your elbows back and you lengthen out. So try and get the elbows nice and wide. It's not the seated row. We want to come up and open to target the upper back. 15 seconds to go here, guys. Hold on. Hold on. We've got one more round in this section. We're going to take the final bit of burn, the final bit of work for the arms. Turn your palms up the way. Biceps again. Pull back into a row. Pull it in, and then pull back into a row. So notice that my palms are still facing up the way. I'm controlling the move, and then I'm getting a little bicep row by keeping the palms up and getting the squeeze into the front of the arm. My hands are coming back to my rib cage, and then my hands are coming to my shoulders. So it's a combination move designed to hit the upper shoulder, designed to hit the biceps, hit the front of the body, keep us working strong for our last 25 seconds here. Hold on, guys. This is your final burn for shaping the upper body and sculpting those arms. So pull in and pull back. 10 more seconds and you are nearly there. Squeeze in, squeeze back. All right, try and give me one more. One more. Pull it in, pull it back, and bring it into rest. All right, just soften the elbows in by your sides. We're going to take you into your cool down. All right, guys, so just relaxing a little bit off the pace. Relax your arms. Just letting your heart rate come down. So you can start to slow the feet, or you maybe want to lean forwards and just drop down a little bit of resistance. Whew. All right, just some nice gentle moves. Just opening and pulling back. So really just keeping the upper body going as the heart rate comes down over this next minute, just to let the blood flow, to release out. We're going to release out some of the tension soon with some lovely stretches, and we're just going to let the body ease out. So open and release down. We got about another 15 seconds just here, just getting some nice gentle moves. Doesn't have to be a big range. It's all about just getting you moving, keeping the legs moving, letting your heart rate come down, and letting you feel a little bit better by the end of your workout. All right, from here, just release. You can slow the feet all the way to a stop, and then just gently come forwards and release your handles. Now you can stay seated on the bike. What I'm going to get you to do is to turn your thumbs back from here. So thumbs pull back, open out through your chest, get a nice big stretch across. All right, then taking the hands into the lower back, pull the elbows back, lift the chest, think about pulling up towards the ceiling, and just stretch all the way across the front. Good. All right, give your shoulders a nice little roll, a little release out. Let's take one arm down, out, and then just gently press across. So you're going to feel the stretch coming all the way around the back of your shoulder now. So let it relax and then gently push across your body. Think about pressing either above or below your elbow, but not directly on the elbow joint. So just ease across. Good, and then just give it a little roll out. Ease out the other side, so take it out, drop it down, and then press across. So we feel the work coming through the back of the shoulder, gently pressing in. So we help create the stretch here by applying just a little bit of pressure, just taking it to the point where we can feel the stretch. All right, beautiful. Give your shoulders that nice big roll. Taking one hand up now, drop the hand down behind your back, taking it towards the back of your shoulders. Chin lifts up away from the chest because we still want to breathe, and we can use the top hand just to apply a little bit of pressure Just releasing out now for the triceps all along the back of the arm. Good, all right, then just release up. The other hand comes down, press between the shoulder blades, chin up away from the chest, and a little bit of pressure on the top, just to release out. All right, good. Just give everything a final roll off and then gently release your feet from your pedals and come on off your bike. So we'll just give the legs a little bit of a stretch. You can use your bike to help support you. Your heel coming back towards your hip and then just keeping the knees together, the hips square. We're just going to gently draw the heel in towards the butt and feel that stretch all the way along the front of the thigh. Good, and then all we're going to do from here is just switch sides. So drawing the heel in. Remember, you can turn around and keep using your bike for support, but make sure you stay nice and tall. Heel pulls in. Try and keep the knees together and the hips square in towards the front. All right, from here, take it down. So a nice big sweep up, lift and lengthen. Push your palms up towards the roof. And then open nice and wide and give your shoulders one big roll. So that was your 20-minute sculpted upper body workout on the Cardio Gym.